Hey guys, what's up? So, thought I'd do a little video about the explanation of my packages, right? So, look, thing is, okay, quick background. Basically, in my career, is that I basically tried everything, right? I tried everything. I basically partied for 10 years. I quit school when I was 16, didn't even finish, what even was that? Second or third grade or high school or whatever, right? I mean, never went to high school. Partied for a long time, right? But while partying and while I guess when I was 18, so after I quit school, I worked as a chef in a restaurant. I went to school for restaurant, restaurant holder. Then quit also that school. Then I went to work in a restaurant, for how they say that, learning contract, and also quit there after 3 months. Then I guess I partied for at least 2 years. And then when I was 18, I got my first job as a salesman, right? Then after that, I think I still quit, like maybe I partied for another 10 years. But I just, every now and then, I just tried some other job. And then, after 1-2 weeks or 1 month, I just quit it again. Yeah, that's basically it. So what I would do is I would work as a salesman. I would work as anything, insurance, selling insurance, selling IT, selling windows and doors, selling anything actually. The construction workers from the dam. Anyway, so basically, I tried so many jobs and nothing really worked. Sometime when I got just too nervous, I had too much energy, and it was summer. I took a job in construction, and then I just went to work in construction for like 2-3 months. So I also just considered it as a workout actually. And basically after 2-3 months I said fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. And then so basically I always did what I want, but the thing is, I tried a lot of things, I failed a lot of times, but I never really felt like I was failing, right? Actually, every time I could say fuck off, I don't want to do this anymore, and you can make me stay. And I always felt relief, like fuck this, I have the ability to change and decide to change my life and to change the course of my life and to do whatever I want, right? So it felt really good to say fuck this and I don't want to do this anymore. And it felt really good to have the prospect of starting something new, right? Like, wow, let's find something new. Hey, you know what? I want to do this. And then I'll just go and find it and I'll get it. I'll get the job every time because they see there was fire in me. And then, yeah, so just basically when I felt that it's okay, maybe I should have tried some things a little longer, but basically when I feel that it's not right for me, then yeah, why waste your energy on it, right? So I mean it didn't take soon that I don't know, when I was like 23 or 25, I tried to start several of my own businesses, right? Like important windows and doors, my own entrepreneur thing, being independent, starting a marketing company, starting LEDs, selling LED screens. I tried so many things to do it on my own, but also never succeeded, right? I had tens of jobs, maybe not hundreds, but tens of jobs, and maybe it's 100 or 99, but that I tried. But I always kept going, right? But like I said, nothing ever worked for me, so I kind of felt I was not in the right place. So in 2012, I always had in my head, you know what? I have to make a spiritual trip. I never been to Asia. I'm attracted to Asia, right? I want to go to Philippines, not Philippines, but to Thailand or India or somewhere. And basically, it was Thailand, right? Obviously, I went there. I partied a lot, and after 4 months living on an island and tricking on going around in Thailand and then basically staying on the island already for like 2 months, I decided I want to stay there, right? I want to live there. Actually, I never wanted this holiday to end. And I always considered my life as a never-ending holiday. That's how it was in my mind. And even I didn't have any money and I was living, you know, welfare check to welfare check, you know, because whatever, right? So because I did succeed to get some welfare and to travel, but yeah, whatever. It's been a long time ago. So yeah, that's my mindset was so rich. My mindset was, I do what I want. I can go where I want. I'm gonna be what I want, and there's no lack of money, right? Even though, of course, there clearly was. But the thing is, I took the leap of faith. In 2012, I went to Thailand, and after 4 months, you know, since I saw this isn't a holiday anymore, I gotta find some way to make money here. I started a kebab business. Then after 1 year, I got tired of the island, went to the city, started a Pattaya, right? Started a wine distribution. After 1 year of that, Thailand basically closed because of the military coup. All tourism business were shutting down. You know, I was delivering sparkling wine and Prosecco to Sheraton and Hilton and all these big resorts, and nobody was buying anymore. So I felt it coming, so I went back to Belgium, right? Back to regroup. Man, I swear I smell animal here. Smell like bears or camochis. And very strong smell. So anyway, look how beautiful this is. This is unbelievable, right? You can just drink this water. So yeah, anyway, where I was. Yeah, I had to make an income for myself, right? So I went back to, I failed. I failed again, right? Failed another 2 businesses. And this time it shattered my dream, you know. I didn't want to go back to Belgium. I knew I was going to get stuck there. You know, who knew I was, but I always knew I was going to come back. After 10 months of regrouping, and basically I had an accident there. And it kind of, it's because I basically was like, after the motorbike accident, I was basically mummified for let's say at least 3 weeks until it got a little bit better. I couldn't sit still, right? And I also couldn't sell any wine anymore at that time. So I started my internet journey, my e-com journey. I started internet marketing, did some research, joined some, you know, like Empower Network and all that stuff. Then from there I did binary options and, you know, the green room, maybe Jamal Johnson, the green room. That was my first thing I joined. Binary options, man, fuck, I blew so much money there, it's ridiculous. But that was nothing compared what I blew with Forex. I mean, I blew over like $30,000 with Forex in 2 years. And in Belgium, that's what I was doing, studying Forex. You know, I had a good runs, lost again, good runs, lost again. Always up and down and up. And then I decided to go to Philippines. Then when I went to Philippines, I started a Thai restaurant there. And then basically while trading Forex and doing pretty well, I guess I kind of made my money back. Like I just made back like 20-30K. And then I decided to quit Forex or pause it. And I might start again someday. But yeah, that's my journey, right? So, and from this Forex, in this Forex journey, 2-3 years I was in Thailand or in the Philippines already. And I was thinking of starting more Thai restaurants and making a big chain of street food, Thai food in Philippines. And I was actually in the city also buying already some condos because I sold my house in Belgium, found my wife. So I knew I was gonna stay there, or at least I was gonna go from there. And so yeah, that's basically where I opened my first Amazon store, right? And that's where it all started. So okay, that's another 10 minutes, I know, but you know, I guess the previous video that I made was I was really out of breath there. So that's my short journey. I started my Amazon store in 2017, and well, yeah, I made it from there. I just hired, I took a course, paid $2,500. Vince course, by the way, all the credit where the credit is due. He inspired me a lot, but let's face it, it was just the basics, right? And I couldn't do all that stuff on my own. So what I did is I hired a VA. Then after, I was still doing the processing and the ordering. After I was doing that all day, I was like, what's the purpose of having an online business, right? If you're sitting behind the computer day and night. We're like, oh, let's hire another VA. So I wasn't making any money. I mean, I kind of was, but not in the start, right? Because I was paying them hourly. And my team kept growing, like 10, 20 people. People started asking me like, hey, can you manage my store? I said, yeah, sure. We'll just split the profits and just give me $1,000 and I'll get started. That's how I started, you know? And before I knew, I was managing 50 stores with almost 100 VAs. My mistake was they were all fucked. I was all paying them on hourly. So when the ROI or the margins went down, you know, and a few suspensions here and there, I mean, the ratio of you know, profit loss just completely tipped. I was losing money. My team was costing me like, you know, tens of thousands of dollars every fucking month, and I was not making that money. So there was something horribly wrong. So anyway, that was a difficult time, right? We changed strategies. I put my teams on commission and startup bonus, commissions and bonuses, you know, like incentive bonuses and all that stuff. And then, you know, from there on, obviously I only did the 50-50 thing from now. And I also knew I had to charge some money up front. And you know, 1K wasn't enough because, you know, you have to cover a lot of expenses to grow. You have to pay your teams, even they're on commission. If some client for some reason someday doesn't pay you, or actually, in fact, on any given time, clients are open thousands of dollars. If you have so many stores, before you always have like $50,000 or $100,000 floating in the sky, right? So you have to pay your teams no matter what, and that's why you need the upfront, right? So anyway, the thing is, the upfront fees that I was asking, I started with 1K and 5K, then 7.5K, then 9.5K. Now the minimum is 12.5K, right? And it's going up. Why? Because the demand is there, and because the profits are there, and because the ROI and the margins are there. Look, any investment that you can make back within 6 months is a pretty damn good investment, right? So, and even within 1 year. But I would say 6 months. I'm actually still saying 3 to 6 months, and I can deliver. You know, you guys know that. You guys see that on my results. But any investment that you can make back within 6 to 12 months is still a good investment, right? But I would say 6 months is really good. And even if I will be charging 20 or 30,000, I can still make you back that money in 6 months if you have the funds and the credit to make the sales, right? Because obviously, look, if we're doing $50,000 in sales with a 20% margin, that's 10K every month, right? 10K every month. Even if we're on a 50-50 split, you're still making 5K every month. That's 60K a year, all right? So 5K every month. Let's even say you paid me 20K. Well, you got back your investment in 4 months, maybe 5. If you pay me 30K, you got back your investment in 6, maybe 7 months. I mean, it's all doable as long as you have a credit of 100K, right? We can do it. But if you only have half that, then obviously you also have to know that it might take us longer, right? However, and you can see this, just look at Michael Resnick's testimonial, right? He only has like 45,000 in credit, and we were doing like, let's say $30,000 in purchases, which was like, yeah, whatever, like 40 or 60,000 in sales. We were making like $14,000 in profit, right? So with 20-30K in purchases, if we're doing 30% ROI, we can we can make 7 to 10 or 7 to 14K every month, split divide by 2. So that's even with limited credit, let's say 30K, you can still make or net 3 to 7K every month. So you can still make back your investment again in 6 months. They're building a dam upstream. It's beautiful. It's pretty far in the forest. Don't see anybody walking here but me. But okay, so that's where's the intro. So yeah, I know this is maybe a long video, but so like I said, we do Amazon automation, we do Walmart automation. Amazon automation, it's maybe I can still cut you a deal there, but usually actually the prices are same. 12.5K and 50% and 17.5K and 40%. Soon it's gonna be 20K and 50% and 30K and 40%, right? For Walmart. For Amazon, maybe I can cut you a deal, depends on where. The margins in Amazon are, let's say, 10 to 20%. Could be more, but it shouldn't be less than 10%. I'd be ashamed if I can only do 10% net. You know, a lot of automation services out there are doing less, and that's just not acceptable. For Walmart, I can do 20 to 40%, all right? I don't accept anything less than 20%. I'm gonna kick their ass if they don't make 20% net ROI a month. But we should do 20 to 40, so let's say 30% in Walmart and 20% in Amazon. That's our target. That's where we're gonna be floating around, and after a few months, the overall percent is gonna be that. Right, so yeah, so that's it. All right, how do you sign up? Well, yeah, you just give me a call, or you fill up the application on the website, or you just schedule a call with me or my team, and then we can get you funded. So if you have a good credit score, we can get you funding with 30, 50 or 100K, whatever you need to get started, even for the upfront. And then once we get going, you know, and you have like 10K in sales, then we have a very good funding, a daily scale and funding program, which costs 1.77%, but we can get you approved very quickly. All right, they don't even do a credit score check. Why? Because they just want to see a few sales, and they just want to see that you have a stable account, but there's actually no sales history or credit score check required. We have a good relationship with this company, and they trust us. It's a 1.77%, but they will advance your 50% of your daily sales every day, right? So we would have to make some, like, the best thing to do is we make like 10, 20, 30K in sales, and then we kick in that program, and then we can scale it pretty quick, especially because if we have 20-30% margins or ROI, then you're not gonna feel the 1.77%. all right, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the thing. And you know what, I would even say that the 1.77%, it could be accounted in as a operational expense if we are 50-50. Okay, if we are 50-50, for me that means we are partners. All right, we're equal partners. I got as much skin in the game as you. Okay, we're using your credit, but let's say we use your credit to start 20-30K. Okay, in the worst case 10K. all right, I wouldn't go any more less than that unless you're a really desperate case, but okay, whatever, I'll still try to help you, but don't expect me to do any miracles, right? But let's say we use your funding or your credit to start 20-30K, preferably more, 50 or 100K, and then we kick in that program on 1.77. I am actually willing, if we are a 50-50 split, to account that 1.77 every month as an operational expense. So that means just like the software, we will actually deduct that expense, operational expense, of the total net profit of the store before we do the split, right? That's fair. That's really fair, and that means I'm just paying the same like you. All right, that makes us real partners. Also, in case of Amazon, but like I said, I got this under control now. Suspensions are a thing of the past, but if you still have one, then look, I can still help you. And of course, we don't know what sports cards are gonna bring. You know, it's a surprise every year because they come up with new policies every year. So anyway, if you have I have a reinstatement expert. He's a former China Bank and JP Morgan special investigation unit, by the way. If this guy can do it, nobody can do it, all right? And of course, if Amazon doesn't respond, yeah, well, then you can have the best lawyer in town, right? If the judge doesn't want to hear you, what are you gonna do, right? So that sucks about Amazon, but hey, they're still the biggest player out there, and we're still leveraging on that, right? Anyway. We're always using Amazon and Walmart, all right? Vice versa, actually. So we're working with the biggest and most trusted retailers. So yeah, that's the thing. So I'm willing to do that, all right? I'm willing to help everyone, especially if we're in a 50-50 split. If we're in a 40-60 split, then fuck it, all right? You're the one who's paying the expenses, the operational expenses. So yeah, that's it. Apply, get in touch with me before the prices are going up. I have a huge team ready. I mean, I can handle 20-30 stores a month now. I have hundreds of VAs ready and stand by, and we can grow up. The goal is to grow up to 1,000 VAs. So I mean, I can handle like I can handle at least 20-30 stores a month, all right? And I'm not gonna, as soon as there is a waiting list of more than 1 month, I'm gonna pause, all right? I'm gonna pause, and I'm always gonna make sure that I can handle the volume. I'm not gonna make the mistake that some of these guys there made, right? I'm okay. So the thing is, I'll probably have to say this again or cut this video, but for the Walmart, for the Amazon thing, I only want 8 stores, all right? If you have a new store, I can still help you, but it's gonna take some extra efforts, and it's gonna take some extra expense, and it's gonna take some extra time, all right? But we can still do it. I think I gotta charge you an extra 2 to 3K for new stores. For 8 stores, we're cool, all right? We can do the price. Maybe I can even, if you have a big credit, I can give you a 20% discount. Unless you want to do the 70-30 with me, which means 30 for you, 70 for me, then you don't have to pay anything up front, all right? Else there's 50 and 40% packages. Amazon, you got to give me a store which is approved, right? But we'll set it up for you. We'll prime it for you if it's a new store, so we can do all that. We can even get it suspended and reinstate it right away, so that after that the bot's not gonna fuck with you anymore. So that's one of my tactics and secrets. But anyway, that's for Amazon, right? Still the biggest players out there. We should diversify, and that's why I am actually the first multi-platform automation service, right? So for Walmart, it's more tricky to get approved in Walmart, right? So what I did is same thing for Amazon. You pay a 3K deposit. We set up your buyer account, your tax exemption, your whatever you need to set up, your Google Sheets and all that stuff. And then we're also gonna set up or prime, if necessary, your store. When the first listings go up and your first sale is in, you pay me the rest, all right? Can't make me any more fair than that. It's me and I fucking deliver, all right? Same thing for Walmart, slightly different. Again, you pay me the 3K deposit and I will do the application for you, all right? So I will just do whatever I have to do to get your account approved and get your account activated, all right? However, every extra expense that I have to make, like start LLC, AIN, whatever, email addresses, hosting, websites, all that stuff, tax exemptions, right? You're gonna do that yourself, the tax exemption, but I'm gonna hook you up with my guy. All that stuff is extra expenses. It is not included in the startup fee, all right? But if you give me a 3K deposit, I'm gonna set up your account, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to get you activated. And again, after you get your first sale, you're gonna pay me the rest, right? And then we're already running, then we're already rolling. All right, so can't make it any more than better than that. Tax exemptions, I mean, websites are $200, application is anyway $300. You're gonna pay that, or it's gonna come out of your deposit. Tax exemption is like $900 for all states. It's getting more expensive. You're gonna pay like a $200 a year fee for our supplier accounts. You're gonna pay like maybe $18 a month for, you know, Google domain emails. You're gonna pay $50 a year for your website. You know, maybe if we use the software, it's depend. That'll cost like $40 a month, or maybe it depends on what we're using, $40 to $200 a month. But like I said, if we're a 50-50 split, we can actually take that out of the net profits before we split. All right. So yeah, I guess that's it. Walmart. So Amazon and Walmart automation. Walmart is the next best thing out there. I swear to God. I mean, we're gonna make so much fucking money. It's unbelievable, and we can scale these babies like never before. Especially if you apply for my funding and my daily funding, right? So I can help you with everything. I got all bases covered here. You just gotta, you know, have faith, take the leap of faith, and start. I mean, I'm only asking a 3K deposit, for Christ's sake, all right? So there's nobody else out there doing that. They'll take your 25 or 40K up front, and then they would even let you wait for 6 months to 1 year. I'm not gonna do that, right? I'll take a 3K deposit. I'll get you activated as soon as possible, and as soon as we get rolling, I just want my balance, and we're ready to go. All right, and I can help you with funding, with credit, with everything, with basically everything. All right. So if you have any questions, just hit me up. You can always personal PM me. For now, I mean, I don't know how long I can keep that up, but for now, I'm still personally available there, and I guess I always will be, or at least I'm watching. Right, I'm always watching in the chats. Okay, so that's it for now. I wish everyone a blessed day and a blessed life, you know, health, wealth, and prosperity to you all. And let's just make this work. All right, let's not be fearful, and let's not contract in this in this crazy uncertain times, because I don't fucking believe any of it. It's all fucking bullshit to me. Let's not contract, okay? Let's start, let's expand, and let's prepare, and let's be prepared. All right, no matter what you're going through, don't be fearful. If you have the opportunity to do this, get started. All right, just get started, so you have a security net. And if you can, diversify. Amazon, Walmart, and we're gonna do Shopify soon. Or just start multiple LLCs and create multiple streams of income with multiple stores. Right, we can do that on Walmart. We can also do that on Amazon. All right, so peace. That's it. Peace out.